This video will briefly discuss Erikson's psychosocial stages of development. Now, his theory is a cornerstone of developmental psychology. He expanded on Freud's psychosexual stages and proposed 8 distinct stages going through infancy all the way into death and dying. At each stage, it's characterized by a central conflict that serves as a turning point in development. Successful resolution of these conflicts leads to a healthy personality and psychological skills, according to Erikson's theory, while failure is going to result in difficulties in these areas. So we'll now go through each one of these stages, discussing the age, the important event, and the conflict that occurs. So in the first stage of development, named trust versus mistrust, this begins in infancy. And this is when infants, if you think about it, they depend on their caregivers for their food, for their comfort, to take care of them. They can't take care of themselves. So consistent and reliable care fosters a sense of trust and security. On the other hand, if that care is inconsistent or neglectful, it can lead to mistrust and suspicion. So this stage, again, focuses on oral and sensory kind of pleasures. It starts at infancy and goes through age 1. The important event is feeding, because that's what infants need. They need that care. And if the successful outcome here would be the development of hope. In the second stage, which is a toddler age, this is the age when children start to assert their independence by making choices. And they need support to develop this sense of autonomy. And so that's, again, why it's autonomy, which is the child's trying to become an individual, to do things on their own. If that's not allowed, there could be shame and doubt for their choices. So encouragement and patience help the children feel confident about their abilities, whereas overly restrictive or critical responses can result in this feeling of shame or doubt in their own capabilities. The virtue gained from successful resolution is going to be willpower, self-control, and courage as well. The third stage is initiative versus guilt. So this is the preschool age from age 3 to age 5. And during this stage, children begin to initiate activities, interact with their peers, and explore their environment. So encouraging these efforts is going to foster a sense of initiative and leadership. Conversely, discouraging this or punishing them for taking initiative can instill feelings of guilt about their desires, about their goals. So that's where they want to take initiative, and if they aren't supported in that, then they may feel guilt. So success at this age leads to the virtue of purpose. The fourth stage is marked by a child's focus on learning. If you think about this, is when they're school age, right? Age 6 to 12. And so that focus on learning and social interactions, that's that industry aspect of it. So success in school, success with peer relationships, it's going to foster that sense of industry and pride in their accomplishments. Failure or negative feedback can lead to feelings of inferiority and a lack of confidence. So what they want to gain at this stage is competence, feeling that they are good at something. The fifth stage of development is going to occur in adolescence. And so this is identity versus role confusion. If you think about what's going on with children at this age, right? It's a critical period for developing a personal identity. So this involves exploring different roles, beliefs, and ideas so that they form a coherent identity. So successful navigation is going to result in a strong sense of self and direction in life, but failure to do so may failure to identify a clear identity can lead to confusion about where you belong in society. So the virtue at this age is going to be fidelity. The sixth stage is intimacy versus isolation. Again, a lot of his stages really kind of if you think about what's going on at the time of life, right? So this is young adulthood, age 20 to 40. So this is when you're forming intimate, loving relationships. So success can lead to strong, meaningful connections with others, fostering feelings of companionship and care. The inability to form these bonds can result in loneliness and isolation. The positive outcome at this stage is going to be love, a loving relationship. Then as we move into middle adulthood, age 40 to 65, there's a focus on contributing to society. What are you contributing? How are you moving things forward? That generativity. Supporting the next generation. And this can be achieved through parenting, careers, community involvement, and a sense of generativity leads to feelings of productivity and fulfillment. However, failure to achieve these goals can result in stagnation and a sense of unproductiveness. So you feel like you aren't really moving forward. So the outcome here, or the virtue, is going to be caring. Now in the 8th and final stage, this is age 65 and older, this is where individuals reflect on their life. And the meaning of their life becomes kind of the central objective. So integrity is achieved by looking back with a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction, feeling that you did something with your life. Conversely, feelings of regret and dissatisfaction can lead to despair and kind of a sense of wasted opportunity. At this stage, the virtue is wisdom. And so Erikson, as you can see, emphasized really that development is a lifelong process. With each stage, he builds on the successful resolution of the previous one. So he provides a real comprehensive understanding of the social and emotional development across the entire lifespan.